Hi guys, I wanted to talk again about IonQ. So on the larger time frame, I'm tracking this as a need to zoom out a little bit as a 5-wave move complete in a diagonal. Let me check one thing quickly, so that we now have to work on this wave 2. Okay, but at work earlier today I was thinking like, wait, let me first focus on this one. The thing is, I don't know if like in a diagonal, what about the wave 3? In an impulse. Wave 3 cannot be the shortest wave of the 3 impulses. This is in an impulse. So in a diagonal, I don't know how it works, but okay, wait. First things first. So I'm tracking this as a 5-wave move up in a diagonal then. Okay, not an impulse. Because we have overlap. So I'm now tracking this box as a 1-2 setup. 1-2 box. But the thing is with like now the possibility that the US government is gonna take stakes in like quantum firms. I'm thinking like, what if this is a triple 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and we're gonna go. I mean, technically it's still valid, this scenario. This is your 1-2 first, this is your second 1-2. This would be a third 1-2. We have in the third 1-2 again 5 face up, so yeah, we need to correct it, but in that case, the box for the fib support box, I need to draw it like this, and this scenario would only be invalid here at 21 and not the larger box. So I think I'm gonna put this one on the chart just because look, the other fib, if we are in this scenario that's on the chart, market is gonna open in 2 minutes. By the way, I need to focus a little bit on my orders as well. Fuck. So if we go for this scenario, the wave 2 can go all the way to here. But if it's the scenario that this is a triple 1-2, your wave 2 can only go to here. So maybe it makes sense to put the more bullish scenario on the chart, and if we see it breaks, then we can shift to this one. But you need to be aware that still both are possible. We can't know which one it is yet. Okay, but I'll remove this one from the chart. Oh fuck. And I'll shift to the more bullish one just because of the news that maybe US is gonna get like stakes in these companies. And then it would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to focus for half a minute in like when market opens, so I'm gonna have to shut up for a bit. So it would be like this then, the other scenario, okay? I'm gonna shut up for quickly half a minute. Sorry. Okay. Okay, got it. So let's put this scenario on the chart. And if we see this fib level, these fibs like failing, then we can shift back towards the more bearish but eventually still bullish one, that we have to correct all of this, okay, in a wave 2. While if it is the more bullish one, which it could be, because if Trump announces like now we're gonna get a 10% stake in IonQ, this is gonna go. Okay, so that's why I thought like maybe this is not a diagonal 5-wave move complete, but it's a triple one too, which is also, it's valid. We have 5 waves here, support held, 5 waves here, support held, 5 waves here. Let's see what support does. And it's not that your second 1-2 is way longer than your first one, so it's just at the 1-to-1 fib. I checked it earlier today at work, so it is valid. So it makes sense to shift towards this. Still then, if this is your 1-2 here, we had another 5-wave move inside of this, okay? Highest volume, not in your third or in your fifth, it's okay. If I zoom out, I think it is the highest volume here, but the thing I'm coming to is these fibs here are then taken from this low to this high. This wave 1 is complete, and the fibs I have on my chart are for this wave 2 here in blue. So we reached now the fib box, but we still can get the scenario that I have on my chart. This A wave is done. We are now in the B wave bounce. I added some fibs because this looked to me like maybe an A wave, a B wave, and then I put this box here as a target box for your C wave to the upside, okay? So watch the 68.64 level. If we get there, together with then these fibs for the red B, we can start this C wave to the downside in red. The difference with this scenario and then the other one that I had on my chart, the one that we have to correct the whole move down from the start, is that if we complete this, it would only be an A wave. We get a B wave and then one more significant move to the downside. So I hope it's understandable what I'm trying to say. I'm still watching for one more move to the downside, but if this is the scenario, that would be it. Even if we break below the trend line, I would expect then, if it's the multi 1-2, that we're gonna push to the upside in this third, and then we're gonna do this, all of this. Still, look, don't get me wrong, I'm just putting it on the chart. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. The company still is just in net income, like negative net income. But because of, these fibs are higher than the other one, we can give this scenario a chance as well because it's valid. And if you consider the possibility that Trump will announce this shit maybe Monday, maybe in 3-4 months, then it would be normal for this larger correction to happen first. So I'm just putting this scenario on the chart now. I'm not saying it is gonna happen, but we need to think what Trump said yesterday. And still we're not pushing yet. This still looks like a 5-wave move down to me in an A wave. Now if we get a 3-wave and a B wave, we can get another 5-wave move down in this C wave to complete the wave 2. But if it decides to go more directly to the upside, can't say that yet. I don't know. That's why we have these levels. Let's watch the 68.64 and like this area here. If we can find resistance there, might be the start of this C wave. So long video. Hope you liked it, and see you next time.